Halo teman-teman, apa kabar semuanya? Yuk kita zoom yuk, siapa yang mau zoom? Kita ngobrol bareng-bareng sebelum pertandingan. Maaf, baru login lagi. Ketiduran saudara-saudara setanah air. Sebentar, gua invite. Saya khawatir abang ketiduran, Rifai. Mikirnya ketiduran kali ya, bubar ketiduran dianya. Jati warna hadir, Babel hadir. Alexander Urbinas. Yuk yang mau ngobrol lewat Zoom yuk. Nonton Agome dulu, Bang. Oh, di mana, Bro? Dia lagi main ya? Teman-teman, suara gua aman? Ada yang mau zoom dulu kita ngobrol sebelum pertandingan? Bang, gimana cara join? Download aplikasi Zoom. Terus kita ngobrol bareng-bareng sebelum pertandingan. Padang hadir, Amin Darsa. Halo Mas. Banjir gol nih, Google Meet mulai kapan-kapan bang? Males install. Kayaknya bisa deh Mas Maulana Ibrahim, nggak perlu install. Coba aja dulu bro, kita ngobrol, masih ada waktu 5 menit. Ini udah ada beberapa orang yang bergabung. Halo teman-teman, suara gue kedengeran aman? Woi, cakep. On cam dong, masuk Zoom, masuk YouTube nih, On cam bro, masuk YouTube bro. Halo Mas Abdul Qoir, Ahmad Ramli. Halo Mas, sore nggak ada Mas? Belum pada ngomong nih. Halo Mas. Suara belum pada ada bro. Ini teman-teman udah ada beberapa yang masuk Zoom, cuman suaranya belum lancar. Oke, gue bacain susunan pemainnya ya. Kita full tim, kita siap bantai, tapi jangan gegabah dulu saudara-saudara. Halo Mas Mbak Riki Dat, yuk bisa 3 poin. Bang, mata lu sipit banget, ngantuk minum kopi bang. Oke, gue lupa. Yuk cuci muka dulu bentar dong. Bagi linknya dong bang. Inter disiarkan di mana? Bang, nggak buat pop mie dulu bang. RCT apps. Nih udah ada yang bergabung lagi lewat Zoom. Halo teman-teman, suaranya pada belum ada nih. Ada yang gabung, ada Abdul Khoir, ada Syaraf on. Suaranya bang, connecting audio dulu bang. Salam dari Ici Purwakarta bang, yakin 3 poin. Oke, yakin, kita harus yakin, saya yakin ya. Reza Bastian, oi bang Reza, apa kabar bang? Ayo yang punya apa namanya, yang punya linknya silakan di share aja bang. Pas zoomnya apa? Buka aja linknya bro, kagak pakai passwordan. Aduh, ini belum pada ada suaranya, bro. Bro, udah mau mulai, bro. Suaranya pada kagak ada. Depok, nyaut. Ayo, bro. Ayo bro, udah mau mulai pertandingan bro. Kita ada Handanovic di kiper, Bastoni the Fresh Skriniar yang kemarin di Copa disimpan, Darmian kembali jadi starter, Barella, Brozovic, Calhanoglu dan Perisic ternyata Dumfries disimpan, dan terakhir Zeko Lautaro. Udah bersin-bersin aja bang, nggak ada suaranya. Suara kalian mana bro? Ini udah mau mulai bro. Suara kalian mana, ini udah mau mulai. Yang di zoom, teman-teman. Ini ada satu suara nih dari M Nursid nih. Halo mas. Ada Michael Herald.
Halo.
Halo bro, sebentar gue tampilin dulu di gue tampilin the price Skriniar ya. Bro. Tadi siapa yang udah ada suara tuh? Ayo on cam. Masih ada waktu 1 menit teman-teman sebelum pertandingan. Mas, gua tampilin di YouTube biar enak. Inzaghi masuk lapangan. Lord 5 gag main nggak bang? Sayang sekali enggak, dia main cuma di saat-saat penting. Hey bro, Ahmad Ramli, ada Michael Herald. Gimana nih, kita harus takabur nggak nih hari ini nih?
Menang bang.
Soalnya nih dari M Nursid nih.
Menang 2-0 aja cukup, atau 1-0, yang penting konsisten. Musim masih panjang, harus hemat tenaga dan energi.
Betul, jaga fisik nih, jangan sampai balik-balik abis ini timnas, abis itu maraton kita big match semua loh.
Iya betul bro, jangan sampai ngedrop atau cedera gara-gara lawan tim yang nggak terlalu
setuju.
kuat gitu.
Setuju, lawan tim kayak gini yang penting menang aja, jangan sampai pala cedera ya.
Iya.
Mas Ahmad Ramli gimana Mas Ahmad Ramli? Kita Dumfries gak dimainin loh, Dumfries loh. Pala Darmian loh, kenapa ya? Padahal Darmian lagi apa, biar jaga mengembalikan kondisi fisiknya Darmian kali ya?
Iya, Dumfries sering dimainin kan. Mungkin gantian jadi sama Darmian.
Ya. Isu transfer gimana nih? Isu transfer nih. Si Korea cedera 3-4 minggu, paling cepat 20 hari.
Aduh, padahal berharap si Sanchez main, malah si Lautaro.
Iya, dia kemarin udah lama mainnya, cukup lama juga si Sanchez soalnya. Dia main ketika di Copa itu kan panjang juga, daripada apalah. Ya dia fisiknya kan paling nggak jelas sendiri, tapi kalau lagi fit gila-gilaan dia ya.
Iya, mainnya cantik dia.
Betul. Mas Michael Herald dari mana, Mas Michael Herald?
Bekasi, Bos.
Ya.
Bekasi, Bang.
Tangga nggak asik nih. Mas M. Nursid dari mana, Mas?
Saya sedang di Bogor nih, di Bogor.
Ya, tetangga juga. Mas Ahmad Ramli dari mana?
Dari Samarinda, Bang.
Ah, gini, kita nambah temen tuh ya agak jauhan dikit gitu.
Iya. Saya sih sebetulnya di Purwokerto, home base-nya.
Oh, iya.
Sedang ke rumah kakak.
Yang penting sehat selalu deh. Ini sama nih, Inter juga nih. Handanovic masuk, Barella, Skriniar, Bastoni, Hakan Çalhanoğlu kemarin waktu di Coppa Italia lawan Empoli itu 2 gol kita semua diawalinya dari si Hakan loh. Yang golnya si Rano itu kan umpan dari Hakan dulu ke kotak penalti, disundul Dumfries, baru salto bola volinya si Ranocchia. Terus yang golnya si Sanchez juga interceptnya Hakan, Sanchez akhirnya ngoper ke siapa? Sensi. Gila, berarti bener-bener si Hakan nih beda banget, menjadi andalan Inter banget nih.
Iya, ini full tim ya,
Iya.
kecuali Dumfries.
Iya, betul, makanya kecuali Dumfries. Prediksi babak kedua yang masuk siapa nih, Mas Ahmad Ramli nih? Sensi main lagi nggak ya?
Nggak tahu. Kalau Sensi ada di cadangan ya?
Harusnya sih ada, dia lagi diproyeksikan jadi. Yang menarik tuh gue baca. Iya, nggak jadi, udah dibatalin. Tapi nggak tahu itu cuman sekedar batal sampai dengan akhir bulan atau fix batal ya, karena gue lihat Inter ngincar Kostik kan, Inzaghi secara khusus. Maaf. Inzaghi secara khusus minta Kostik loh. Di Januari. Berarti proyeksinya menurut gue ya salah satunya Perisic jadi ini. Perisic jadi second striker kali ya. Kalau sampai Kostik masuk, berarti Kostik di kiri sama Di Marco ganti-gantian. Halo Mas Amin Darussalim. Ntar babak kedua kita lanjut Zoom ya teman-teman ya. Udah mau mulai nih. Kita lanjut nanti lagi ya. Ya?
Ya.
Oke, ya. Halo, sorry Mas Amin Darussalim, nanti lanjut lagi ya. Kita ketemu lagi ya. Oke, gue live ya. Thank you, terima kasih teman-teman. Oke teman-teman, mohon maaf, Zoom-nya sebentar aja. Kita udah mau mulai.
Well, for the visiting side, no Chernagoy, no Aramo, Johnson, Romero also unavailable.
Paolo Zanetti, mantan Inter juga nih bro.
And side Cuisance continues. Okoreki comes back in as a starter, and Henry leads the line. And it does look like a more defensive approach this evening from Venezia.
Yes, of course, they just changed in 3-5-2. They used to play.
Gas, Sanchez, Sensi, kick off, gas. Oke teman-teman.
Now they changed because
Dari number nanti inputannya 2,5 gila, gede banget. Bagi link Zoom dong bang.
players that they can't play.
Nanti kita Zoom lagi ya bro ya teman-teman. Kita nonton dulu teman-teman.
Unavailable through COVID, so the 45-year-old comes in. System as well with.
Di layar gue belum kick off bro.
Tiro is in the hot seat.
Oke, di layar gue kick off.
13th meeting between Inter and Venezia will be the Lagunari to kick us off in their change strip. Most popular football kicks that's come out in many years. It's certainly going to get dirty here tonight in this pitch that has really had to go through the minutes of Coppa Italia, Super Cup. 120 both for Milan and Inter. Milan are going to be playing here tomorrow night in in the big match of the round against Juventus. See how it bears up as the minutes go on. Last time these two sides met here, a player for each was sent off in the first half, and then all three goals
Darmian,
scored in the final
Zico,
quarter. Now
Barella
is on the ball. Coming back inside, early chance to see Ullmann. Came from Rapid Vienna. 25 years of age.
udah main bang, link streamingnya dong bang. Siapa ya kemarin sempat ngasih itu? Tolong dong teman-teman kasih dong ini yang lain nih. Gue pakai Bean Sport deh.
Just the other day, so it's been an emotional few 48 hours for Alessandro Bastoni. Into Skriniar, played in the centre of the defence against Atalanta. De Vrij making a couple of mistakes in recent matches, Massimo.
Of course, but not a big problem for Inter. He played very well in the last pre-season, so this season he has to face just some little problems, but I think that it's not.
Tolong yang punya link kasih nih teman-teman yang lain.
A big deal for him, you know, and he still play well, and he still.
Masih De Vrij di tengah, melebar ke Bastoni. Di layar gue menit 1:36 detik.
As perhaps we might have expected, Venezia sitting deep early on in the opening 2 minutes here.
Skriniar bro.
By Skriniar, but he did get away from
Akan Calhanoglu, semoga dinyetak assist dan gol. Bastoni.
Crosses in.
Anjir crossingnya.
Taken there by Lezzerini. Dzeko couldn't quite close down the distance.
Bagus padahal.
Lezzerini in for Romero, former Argentinian international, still out with an injury. Tessman, who was red-carded a couple games back, to have a lot of energy in the midfield if they're going to be able to cope with the league leaders and defending champions.
Bang, susah baca nama Makassar hadir bang. Nama pemain bang, bahasa Cina. Pemain kesusahan kayaknya nih.
To get that pass back from backup. Really is the linchpin in the center of the midfield three. Bastoni. Skriniar. Got it. Keeping it simple. Bastoni again. Prototype of the modern defender, Alessandro Bastoni.
Cakep Brozovic. Yang kontraknya belum diperpanjang. Barella. Akan.
His seventh, but it was a heavy slice.
Itu kenapa nama punggungnya begitu bro? Karena mau Imlek kali ya bro ya. Bacanya nggak ngerti gua.
Just in front of him, and they can't give him the opportunity to shot properly. Yes, on goal. But Inter is playing well. They are pressing very high, so it's Venezia that have tried to come.
Tenang bro, ntar kalau kita dibeli pangeran Arab bro, sahamnya setengah-setengah sama Zhang, ganti-gantian bro. Habis bahasa Mandarin, besoknya bahasa Arab, bahasa Mandarin, bahasa Arab, bingung-bingung dah kita semua. Kadang-kadang dicampur satu huruf.
That was in the 2-1 win here against Lazio. And they haven't lost at home in 27. To go way back to October of 2020. The derby.
Dupre, gila main kalau kita ngelihat lawan Empoli kemarin, Danilo D'Ambrosio, Ranocchia, Di Marco, kita jadi makin menghargai peran Dupre, Skriniar, Bastoni ya. Waktu Empoli kemarin stres habis sih, parah stresnya.
2008 to 2010. Calhanoglu just throws the dummy. Passes to Bastoni.
Oh, cakep.
Good interchange this.
Cakep Bastoni.
Bastoni again, showing his license to get forward, but give credit there to the defense. On the chest of Brozovic.
Ketelan biji jeruk bos.
Space. Lautaro Martinez.
Nah, pelanggaran. Akan Calhanoglu.
Brozovic went down.
Tenangan bebas.
Free kick in a shooting position for Inter.
Not an easy control for Brozovic immediately, but after that it was a foul. But I think that we will see a lot of times Bastoni and Skriniar try to come over or from the defense line and try to attack. They play as a midfield player sometimes, so Inter used to play that way, and they have to be rigged by Venezia, because if not, there could be a number up of player in front.
Well, Bastoni scored that beautiful goal from the edge of the area in the last home match, the win against Lazio. Skriniar also
Gol nggak nih?
at the score sheet.
Nah, bebas nih, Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
We know that Çalhanoğlu from distance with 4 goals from outside the area this season is always a threat. Long way out. He does have the power, the Turkish international. There's 2 walls there. The inter wall in front of that of the Venezia players.
Hakan!
Çalhanoğlu struck Venezia's line. Koreki trying to launch a counter. Henry trying to hold up the
Mantap,
ball.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu
Real loss
bertahannya makin bagus.
Nagoy is Barella trying to make a hole in the right
Barella.
side of the midfield. Darmian
Waduh, hampir.
on the right hand side. They had chances to win it, as did Atalanta in the game in the Guis a week ago. Fantastic 0-0 draw. So both coaches, some regrets.
Walaupun Zeko banyak buang peluang, tak kenapa gue suka cara mainnya Zeko. Dia bermain untuk tim sih dia. Walaupun dia nggak ngegolin, tapi pergerakannya bagus, ngejemput bola. Hakan, Bastoni, cross, aduh, terlalu tinggi. Pertandingan 7 menit, 6 menit 46 detik tepatnya, Bastoni udah 2 crossing. Nah, ini belum apa-apa cedera ya.
So Mampa, the Finnish national, come in. So Pomini had the gloves to close out what was the promotion push, winning against Cittadella in the playoff final. What a night that was. Boccolon with the goal, headed down as he goes into Darmian again. This is
Skriniar, Bastoni, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, gila gue suka banget Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu.
The party is great in the summer.
Jangan dibaca cuma C-nya doang.
Yang sink in as we move through the autumn and now into the winter. 17th place. Venezia loss.
Kemarin gue baca artikel ketika mau bikin konten Brozovic, oper-operannya Brozovic, Bastoni, De Vrij, Skriniar tuh paling banyak oper-operan di antara empat mereka. Setelah dilihat, iya juga loh. Umpan-umpannya seputar mereka berempat. Barella, Skriniar, Brozovic. Aduh, bukannya masuk Perisic. Gila Venezia, bertahan habis-habisan. Mungkin dia akan baru nyerang menit-menit akhir.
Out in front, Milinkovic Savic up there too, and Barella and Çalhanoğlu right behind the Serbian of Lazio.
Oh, Lautaro Martinez, mantap. Barella crossing, ayo tambah Zeko. Kita semoga di sebelum jeda internasional ini Zeko nambah gol, Barella dan Çalhanoğlu nambah assist.
Dzeko, that good movement from him away on the blind side of Caldara, and he tried to shot on goal. You will see more Inzaghi that maybe he thought that Dzeko can do better.
Barella, oh, aduh.
Back into Lazzarini. Well, the only goal he scored in the last couple of months was against his former side Roma. Headed Dzeko, the second, the 4th of December.
Tapi Venezia hebat juga ya teman-teman ya. Dia berani banget ngemainin. Gue pikir alarm gue bunyi. Dia berani banget ngemainin bola di belakang.
Just keeping it simple there. Now in the middle.
Venezia ini salah satu tim Serie A yang kok jersey-nya bagus banget. Jersey hitamnya. Venezia coba membangun serangan. Bastoni nice.
Not pressing very high, sometimes change.
Skriniar, Barella, ala.
For Venezia and just in their half, so it's not easy for Venezia to build up from the back just because.
Untung nggak ditunda nih pertandingan ini. Gue bingung Inter bolonya. Bolonya nggak ada menta banding atau apa, malah dinyatakan pertandingan ulang. Dia yang nggak datang, pertandingan ulang malah kita yang banding.
Sides met earlier in the season. Remember, we're not playing a symmetrical calendar in the second half of the campaign. It was a 2-0 victory for
Brozovic.
Inter at
Barella, nice. Melebar ke kanan. Barella nih crossingnya juga under. Calhanoglu dari sini aja.
Dzeko. I wasn't expecting that.
Barella.
Slip as he tried to
Crossing Barella.
down. Barella's cross. Lazzarini heads the diving header
Nice.
from Ampadu. And the first corner kick for Inter.
It's too easy for Inter to arrive there and cross this ball inside the box. And
Entah ada berapa crossing ini.
chance here, well read by Ampadu.
Di saat-saat kayak gini nih Korea Alexis berguna banget yang saat musuh benar-benar mundur.
Cross to get the ball. Calhanoglu scored the opening goal at the Penso in the 34th minute. Then Lautaro Martinez in the 96th. And the Turkish there to deliver this corner kick. 8 goals scored from corners this season.
Corner, Hakan Calhanoglu akan mengambil di layar gua menit 11 23 detik. Dzeko.
Lautaro Martinez.
Perisic gagal juga.
And then Vaca can bring it away.
Hampir saja serangan balik.
Cuisance was trying to make the touch.
Barella. Brozovic melebar.
Made than any other player in the division.
Hakan Calhanoglu.
Calhanoglu again,
Gile.
the black gloves.
Calhanoglu gak bagus banget.
Bastoni. Good record against those sides who are promoted.
Calhanoglu ada di mana-mana.
Into
Calhanoglu di mana-mana. Skriniar.
Ahmed Salernitana 5 goals to 0 away.
Aduh, Perisic.
Plus they beat Empoli 2-0, and already mentioned the 2-0 against Venezia. And 22 games, 20 games since they last lost to a newly promoted team. Inter was against Parma, September
Tuh lihat,
2000.
Venezia berani banget build up-nya benar-benar dari belakang. Mereka nggak mau cepet-cepet kehilangan bola berarti.
Caroni up the line.
Ini mainnya dalam banget, deep banget mereka. Nggak high press sama sekali deh. Sabar nunggu di belakang.
Well, just doing anything they possibly can to
Skriniar.
get the ball away from danger.
Brozovic.
A little more time. Tessman's touch
Bastoni.
took it to Bastoni. Perisic
Akan
right
Calhanoglu.
back to Ampadu. This is Calhanoglu.
Bastoni. Calhanoglu Glenn.
Equal with Atalanta.
Perisic.
16 different goal scorers in this campaign.
Balik ke Hakan Calhanoglu.
Away, which is just irritating Calhanoglu somewhat.
Wasit ngalangin.
Keep your composure.
Brozovic. Calhanoglu.
Challenge from Ampadu. Caldara puts it out, but the pressure's starting to tell on the
Bener-bener
defense.
back. Namanya Venezia. Lihat ada berapa pemain di kotak penalti, gila-gilaan.
Can't keep the ball when the ball comes out from the defense line.
Ini kita kayak latihan ngebongkar pertahanan nih.
They can't take it, so it's a problem for Venezia that is going to
Barella.
be under pressure.
Venezia with 9 of their 18 points on the road this season to
Korea absen lawan Milan, lawan Liverpool. Ada aja Korea.
But record against the top sides were hammered 4-0 by Atalanta, lost here against Milan. 2 goals to 0
Perisic.
back in September.
Darmian.
Tessman, but
Aduh, Darmian blunder.
He certainly has the pace to cause danger and damage to any defense. He shoots from distance.
Venezia pala dapat shot on goal anjir.
He did well in his counter-attack. The only thing that
Gila lihat udah. Perisic. Aduh.
that distance is because there were 4 players of Inter
Gile.
recover.
Bener-bener nggak ada yang
Try to stop him.
Gila, backnya Venezia berapa tuh?
Third-minute strike against Empoli that got them a point in their last home match. Still got to keep believing Venezia. Just so long out of Serie A. 2 years and some. The Cooper on the bench for Inter last time they played here at San Siro.
Venezia sangat berani bermain bola di belakang di daerah pertahanannya sendiri. Luar biasa Venezia. Paulo Zanetti ini bagus juga, dapat kreditnya 15 menit pertama. Brozovic. Aduh, Dzeko gagal.
Making the challenge in the middle with Tessman. Back a short pass. Cicarone trying to make some movement forward. At least a little ambition shown there by Venezia.
Vidal jarang banget dapat kesempatannya.
To Vidal, who started in the Coppa Italia. watching on from the sidelines. Really
Hebat
ran the changes
banget
in
Venezia.
tagging for the
Benar-benar bisa main di belakang deh.
Martinez and Terima.
Barella.
Here
Nice.
this evening.
Aduh pinggangnya Barella.
Now we've
Aduh.
got Barella down. Well,
Aduh. Nggak sampai cedera kayak Korea.
He fell awkwardly. Since been ruled
Aduh,
out for a
ada aja.
Debutant Maximilian Ullmann has caused the Sardinian problems, wearing a new shirt for the Year of the Tiger here tonight. Inter, as we see Okereke again, well, he's been excellent, taken to the league like a duck to water, and just too far out for that shot.
Right footed from outside the box, as I say, just moved 1 against 1, he dribbled the man.
Link bang, udah menit 14, tarik sis. Lihat Lautaro mainnya selalu malas, nggak seperti yang lain kata Rahel nama dia. Link bang, jual aja udah uzur dia.
Barella really felt that interchange, but he's back on his feet, he's rock solid. A little sad as he takes the ball back into Skriniar.
De Vrij.
Dropping off back into De Vrij. The next match is
Zeko.
Derby, so this is completely different.
Hakan Calhanoglu.
This evening. So the mental approach.
Brozovic.
Blocked off well there by Okereke.
Aduh.
Everything has to be inch perfect. And they're trying to come away on that occasion.
Tetap kita berusaha tetap nyerang. Ketika kita kehilangan bola, kita langsung pressure, langsung nge-press lagi. Langsung nge-press, langsung pressing.
Press very high in the half of the other team.
Brozovic.
Only team
Bastoni
in the league
yang
this season.
di 5 menit awal udah crossing 2 kali.
Against Atalanta and Juventus.
Hakan Calhanoglu. 36.
He's already equaled his output from his time with Milan this season.
Skriniar.
6 goals and 7 assists.
Itu Zeko kosong. Nice.
4 goals and 9 with
Zeko.
Dzeko.
Alah, ngumpan ke siapa Zeko?
Didn't have his instinct to attack the goal.
And we saw also Skriniar inside the box, so he tried to build up Skriniar, and then he goes inside the box just to try to head this ball.
Skriniar too with 3 goals this season. But now this is a much
Venezia menyerang.
for Venezia.
Waduh gawat.
Henry unmarked.
Anjir.
Venezia
Malah kebobolan sama Venezia.
taking the lead.
Anjir.
Henry
Thierry Henry
for the header.
tiba-tiba bangkit dari pensiun.
Couldn't keep it out.
Anjir.
And after barely touching the ball in the opening
Apa-apaan
20
nih?
minutes.
Kita jadi sering kebobolan duluan gini. Kita nyerang sepanjang 20 menit. Siapa yang aduh Skriniar. Aduh. Gawat banget. Kita penyerangan jangkung-jangkung sering kalah sundul gini jadinya. Wah, Paolo Zanetti gokil juga nih. Mantan pelatih Inter kan?
Bertolini celebrating Henry with his 4th goal here in one of the great stadiums.
Gila Venezia gokil banget.
Well,
Persis kayak kemarin Radu ya.
He was in the right position. He was changing direction as the ball came back across him.
Persis Cutrone kemarin.
Perhaps he would feel he should have put it over the crossbar.
Kita jadi sering kebobolan bro. Semenjak tahun baru kita performa kita belum sehebat akhir tahun. Ayo teman-teman semangat. Hakan Calhanoglu. Barella. Hakan Calhanoglu. Zeko. Lautaro.
Lautaro Martinez trying to get an instant response. The block from Caldara. Games with the Milan shirt in this stadium. Another great period of his career. Time to youth player. Well, nobody saw that coming based on the first 20 minutes. But as we come up to
Skriniar, semangat Skriniar.
incredibly, Thomas Henry has been decisive. So maybe that will give Inter a little more urgency in the
Aduh, out.
Didn't anticipate the danger of Venezia. Now they've got to come from behind. And this stadium in the last week, Massimo. Shock loss for Milan against Spezia.
Wah gila, kita udah jadi sering banget kebobolan sundul-sundul nih. McKennie sundul, Putrone sundul, ini tadi sundul-sundul juga. Back kita 3 jangkung malah kehantamnya lewat sundulan terus. Ayo, De Vrij, Zeko. Waduh, nice. Hakan Calhanoglu. Perisic, Zeko. Goal kick, anjir.
Yeah, right timing by Hulman. That's touched the ball and then wants Dzeko that deflected that ball on.
Aduh, Ulman nama kok Ulman ya.
Understandably concerned on the sidelines when they drew with Atalanta. The feeling was that it would give Milan the opportunity to close the distance. Oh dear, well now we've got a problem with Vacca, and that's well not something certainly that Bertolini wants to deal with so early in the game. No touch from an opposition player.
Nggak ada touch, nggak ada sentuhan ke siapa-siapa atau cedera. Mungkin kodamnya Zeko tadi ya yang bikin pemain Venezia ini cedera.
Problematical for Bertolini.
Of course, they have to change. It's not so easy to replace because, as we said, they have not too much player on the bench that can play that position.
Aduh, Skriniar.
Midway point of the first half, playing with 10 men at the moment.
Ayo Bastoni.
That's another advantage Inter's way.
Sudah menit 22 ini. Wah, makin bertahan aja Venezia nih, unggul 1-0 gini nih. Mumpung 10 pemain, ayo mumpung 10 pemain. Brozovic, Barella, Dumfries, Barella, Brozovic, Hakan, Barella umpan.
Mrs. Brozovic.
Oh shoot,
De Vrij through the
De Vrij.
Well, the confidence to shoot from distance. De Vrij hasn't scored this season either, like Brozovic.
De Vrij belum ngegolin musim ini. Masa kata komentator tadi, De Vrij has not scored the goal this season. Masa sih? Udah 20 pemain nyetak gol, De Vrij belum sama sekali.
Venezia defense line.
Perisic on his weaker foot gets it into Skriniar. Perisic again.
Perisic, waduh, jangan-jangan nge-shoot lagi. Ada, gila, Lautaro dijaga 3 pemain, bro. Wah, ini ujian banget Simone Inzaghi nih. Gila, umpan nih canggih banget Hakan Calhanoglu, anjir. Barella. Nice.
Somehow got it away.
Brozovic. Hakan Calhanoglu. Shoot.
And though he made the space, it was no real test for Lenzerini.
But what a save by Model inside the box, because he arrived just with his feet at the last, because if not, Dzeko could shot.
Siapa nih pemain Venezia cedera di menit 24 nya yang tadi ya?
They can't be in a hurry. They don't have to.
Langsung diganti, bro. Kasihan, bro. Lebih kasihan lagi Korea.
It's very important that they will remain calm. They have patience to create some action forward.
Well, certainly plenty of time and great
Kenapa udah Zeko tadi?
Was Vacca. Ulman through the Darmian, and he's threaded the pass.
De Vrij. Aduh, Darmian.
By Barella.
Hah? Barella.
First yellow card of the game. First time we really see Ulman with any attacking intent. Barella.
Kenapa rambutnya Barella gitu?
Players on the pitch are booking away from suspension for Inter. Brozovic and Martinez goes around Darmian. And then that sliding challenge, not appreciated by Marchetti. Certainly was contact.
Yeah, he ran late and sees a yellow card for Barella.
Incidentally, Luca Fiordolino, the 25-year-old, coming in, just his 5th appearance in Serie A this season, his 3rd year with Venezia as a player. And are we going to see another surprise from this dead ball? Good shape on it. Stronger this time was Andanovic. Ampadu. Way by Bastoni. Certainly didn't seem to be any fault.
Aduh, Venezia.
With that muscle problem.
Masa kita Inter nih balik jadi pasca Inter lagi nih Gerard Inzaghi nih.
There again. Well, he was caught by Bastoni.
Aduh, keselimpat itu nggak ada. Aduh, kayak gitu doang yellow card anjir.
Yes, of course. They have to
Keserimpet anjir.
think just a little bit more.
Bahkan itu
Bastoni
foul
was
pertamanya Bastoni.
in the right position. He was behind Henry and he committed the foul. As I say, they don't have to lose the patience and they don't have to lose their head.
Venezia, kita serang terus, pala unggul 1-0 dan 2 pemain kita sekarang udah kena kartu kuning.
I know that it's not easy because I have to recover, to equalize first, and then try to win this match.
On this milestone appearance, stronger on that occasion. There will be some criticism for the way the goal went in, but the Inter captain, the other non-Italian, top 10 for appearances.
Tendangan bebas pemain Venezia.
The greatest of all, that is Zanetti, who is watching somewhere here at San Siro. Meanwhile, we're ready for this free kick to come in.
Aduh, ada aja.
Away by Dzeko, Çalhanoğlu.
Oh, Barella, nice.
Attack is on.
Ayo lari. Aduh, gila Venezia, lihat pemain udah berapa banyak mundur.
Son's doing a good job on that occasion. Well played the Frenchman to stop Barella. Already getting a little nervous here, the Nerazzurri. Crazy Inter that Antonio Conte didn't want to see 2 seasons here.
Crazy Inter. Tadi kata komentatornya, hal yang nggak ingin dilihat oleh Conte pas Inter.
A rarity, anomaly.
Padahal zaman Conte lebih stres lagi. Inzaghi malah agak lebih tenang.
Winning mentality here.
Brozovic. Aduh.
Again better, good movement from Inter. Cerini not really concerned as we see Javier Zanetti.
Right foot from outside the box. He moved well in the
Harus banyak latihan nge-shoot dari tengah nih.
Good turn and shoot it from outside, but as I said, they don't have just try to shoot from a long distance. They have to arrive inside the box.
Okureke, how much confidence Venezia taken from the goal. They were really passive in the first 15 minutes and
Venezia luar biasa juga.
But then as soon as they had that opportunity, they took it. Now they're suddenly knocking it around, more confident in possession. Cekinggita goes back into Lazzarini. They well need to produce a performance such as that of Provedel of Spezia as the game goes on. Hasn't been tested too much so far. Henry trying to nod it back. Good idea there from the French forward. And Andanovic collects it.
Venezia is playing well.
Ayo Skriniar, balas tebus kesalahanmu tadi, Brozovic. Lihat teman-teman, jumlah pemain Venezia di daerahnya mereka 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 semuanya buset deh. Udah mundur banget anjir.
Baston. Fiordolino, just a few minutes on, trying to get up to speed, get into the positioning. Fundamental role there in the center after Bastoni injured.
Akan Çalhanoğlu, Brozovic, Barella yang dimaksud.
Charging out of the defense was Modelo.
Aduh. Foul lagi Ceceroni.
Foul goes Venezia's way. Two yellow cards already. player himself in the lower divisions.
Menit 30 di layar gue.
Paolo Zanetti the last.
Golin Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry. T-nya apaan itu dia ya? Thierry lah ya.
Must be nervous viewing for Zanetti back in Venice as the free kick this time goes into Sway. Trying to up the rhythm.
Gila pemain Venezia, cepet banget mundurnya. Akan jalan dulu.
Miscontrol from Bastoni as he puts it into De Vrij.
Skriniar.
Bastoni once again.
Barella udah masuk sejajar dengan Lautaro. Skriniar.
Last team from Bennett, although they lost to, was against Chievo 3 years ago.
Ayo. Aduh, Brozovic. Kita butuh Dumfries yang nusuk banget nih. Barella. Faktor kelelahan ngeri juga. Barella, ayo crossing. Gagal. Menit 31.
Caldara, one of the most experienced players in the squad. 93rd appearance in Serie. The others less than 50. Many less than.
Ayolah, setidaknya babak pertama 1-1 lah.
Well, judged into Ullmann. What a place to make your debut for Maximilian Ullmann here at San Siro. It's Cecara.
Dupre.
Brozovic.
Nice. Lautaro Martinez. Pemainnya udah berapa pemain Venezia? Ayo dong Perisic, lo bakal diganti Kostic lo. Skriniar. Barella.
Only loss this season was at the Olimpico against Lazio in round 8.
Dupre kembali ke Skriniar.
Skriniar once again.
Barella. Calhanoglu. Barella masih di luar kotak penalti. Zeko nice di dalam kotak penalti. Wah. Dumfries. Aduh. Bastoni. Aduh. Venezia masih bisa serangan balik. Oh my god.
They were already there, Brozovic and Perisic, so he can control his tackle. It wasn't necessary, you know. It's not so clever.
Perfect for Venezia. Can just push some players forward. Take a break from concentrating on defending for a second. Not a good delivery in the end, aiming for Henry up front. Danovic trying to get it going again.
Aduh. Skriniar kembali membangun serangan di menit 34 dari belakang ke Bastoni. Bastoni menggiring bola sampai dengan ke tengah lapangan. Balik ke De Vrij. Skriniar. Ini 3 back ini oper-operan aja nih. Balik lagi ke De Vrij, balik lagi ke Bastoni. Hebat 3 back kita. Hakan, Calhanoglu. Bastoni gila sampai depan banget. Barella.
Perisic decides to take another touch. Looking for the deflection. Caldara gets it away.
Perisic.
Trying to keep the tempo up and
Barella, Hakan Calhanoglu. Cross.
Off the back of Dzeko's head.
Lautaro.
That's the most dangerous Inter have been in this first half.
Mau ikut-ikutan
Dzeko here and
Rano doi.
take position
Anjir,
just
sundulan macam apa sih kok?
and try to with the bicycle just to shot on goal. Perfect, just a little bit higher.
11 goals in 19 games this season, his best in the first half of the campaign. And his
Barella.
time at Inter, 48 in total in Serie A. Lautaro Martinez. What a pass that was by Dzeko.
A fantastic header by Dzeko. So he take position, then he had the ball to Lautaro
Corner.
Martinez just in the middle of the box.
Sensi yang tidak jadi.
The match winner. It's a substitute against Empoli. Need to start thinking about subs just yet though.
Skriniar,
Inzaghi, Darmian.
Darmian.
Back into Skriniar. Tessman trying to close off Brozovic. Dzeko getting involved. A lot of
Aduh.
movement going on, but at the 37th minute, it is Venezia who are confusing Inter.
Menit 36
Breakdown.
kita masih kesulitan
Goal lead, but how long can it last?
membongkar pertahanan Venezia. Numpuk.
They do not give the opportunity to Inter to play.
Sekalinya mereka nyerang malah ngegolin anjir, kebiasaan Inter.
For Inter is not so it's them to move the ball faster than they are doing.
De Vrij, Hakan dan ke Bastoni.
Serie A football has evolved in the last seasons. You see less of these all-out defensive displays.
Bastoni.
Would often just sit back and try and hit on the counter, amongst others.
Alah.
It's away by Fiorentino. This is a problem that the top teams have always got to work out. Use their weapons
Hakan
to try
Calhanoglu.
and crack the
Bastoni.
stubborn opposition defense.
Hakan, handsball, no.
Ball by Calhanoglu.
Bastoni, Brozovic. Presik aja nggak dikasih kesempatan buat
Bastoni.
akselerasi gila ini.
Pace. Try and upset
De
the
Vrij.
defense, but that pass is of no
Bastoni.
use, and the patience really
Lihat Darmian.
at this point of the game. Now Calhanoglu.
Hakan Calhanoglu. Skriniar. Aduh.
Skriniar with a little
Alah.
trying the pass with the instep, getting involved in the attack, but they are being frustrated here. Inter.
And also they are playing very high with a lot of players over the line of the ball. So Skriniar has to
Skriniar.
behind him. There were nobody. That's the point, and they can Venezia can have a counter attack.
Well, the flying scissor kick from the bull. Lautaro Martinez certainly looks good on the replay, but
Bila udah kayak gini, Venezia nggak main bola di belakang deh.
Simone Inzaghi, 19th game as a coach in Serie this evening. 97 with Lazio. 108 lost, just 54. Got in the job to replace Antonio
Bastoni,
Conte.
Inzaghi harus mastiin pertahanannya agak ini solid nih, bisa-bisa dibantai kita sama Liverpool kalau cara bertahannya gini.
Work out the conundrum that is the Venezia defense at the moment.
Ayo Barella. Aduh.
Puts that into Barella.
Darmian.
Makes space for the
Darmian, cross.
Well, Darmian.
Perisic. Barella. Yes.
They exploit the space, the quality of the cross
Alah, itu kenapa pemain Venezia
to fill in the empty net. His second goal of this season, and into level before the break.
A perfect pressing by Barella.
nggak selebrasi lagi Barella.
And the ball arrived to Darmian that make
Mantap. Oh, nggak foul.
A press, then the ball arrived.
Kali ini Brozovic yang intercept. Darmian, nice banget.
On the far post, and here Perisic with the same ball that Dzeko had before, and he shot on goal. A fantastic save.
Nice
And
banget
then
Brozovic.
Barella from just few meters.
Darmian bisa crossing, hal yang nggak bisa dilakukan Dumfries.
Far from the goal, but he right there, and with the left foot from inside the box, he scored.
52nd goal of the season.
Nah, apa sih lo protes?
And not happy about that was Modelo complaining to the referee.
Nggak ada foul-foulnya anjir.
Card to the sideline, and this the Venetian dream already over. Lezzerini booked by the referee. Finally, did manage to get that quality on the ball.
Aduh, ngecek VAR. Nyebelin anjir. Aduh, ngecek VAR dulu bro, jelas.
And the Modelo, the start of the play.
Well, the left arm of Dzeko,
but it's now, for me, it's not a foul.
Itu nggak foul. Kata komentatornya it's not a foul.
But I don't know, it depends from the referee.
Oh, kata komentatornya it's not a foul.
well, certainly won't be appreciated
Oh, enggak ada foul-foul anjir.
at San Siro. But so we have to wait and see what the referee, Mr. Marchetti, is going to
Bersih
do.
banget kayak gitu aja dicek, giliran Inter kebobolan nggak ada yang
But
dicek.
we have to think in both ways. If Venezia was not considered a goal like that, what Venezia said, that's the point. In my opinion, that's the point.
Well, the goal stands. So
Satu
it's one.
sama Thierry Henry
Venezia won, Barella
disamakan oleh Nicolo Barella.
minute strike, and that certainly is going to make everyone here feel more
Brozovic.
comfortable going into the interval. But
Feeling gue Bastoni bakal diganti di babak kedua nih, karena dia udah kena kartu kuning.
The referee's decision maybe will motivate Venezia even more to try and push for the second goal. But always having the knowledge and the seconds on the
Berawal dari shoot Perisic juga.
the quality when they are able to put the passes together, and as Massimo was saying, the pressing from Barella really set that up. What a crossing by Darmian as well, and the shot by Perisic, and another team goal from this
Aduh, lepas Brozovic.
Delino knocking back.
Mantap, hebatnya Lautaro tuh situ tuh.
Martinez. Test of the
Thierry Henry KW2.
will of Venezia, certainly. So as the league leaders expected to win this game, win it comfortably. Hasn't been the story so far in the first half.
Aduh, Bastoni ngapain pula?
The better of the
Awas lu jangan narik Bastoni, ntar foul lagi.
Into the right-hand side. Brisson.
Crossing.
Barella getting himself in a bit of a tangle. Caroni works it back into Ullman.
Venezia.
Was there a push in there? And great thinking by Perisic to chest it to Andanovic.
Perfect again.
Brozovic akan jalan dulu.
He arrived and closed, and then he passed the ball to Andanovic.
Nice, akan jalan dulu. Darmian. Barella, sorry.
Really has been terrific this season, Ivan Perisic. Çalhanoğlu.
Bastoni. Perisic again. Cross. Dzeko. Aduh. Darmian. Barella. Ayo Barella. Darmian. Oh.
With an opportunity, but it was eventually cleared away by Tessman. This is Barella off the head of Okereke. Skriniar calls for calm.
4-4. Tadi ada VAR, berarti harusnya agak perpanjangannya extra time-nya agak bagus, agak tinggi. Dzeko.
Certainly appeals for a corner kick, but Modelo's arm seemed to be raised.
Now that was a corner for sure. I don't know if Modelo touched the ball with the hand. Not with the feet. Yeah.
Alalala, wasitnya agak-agak bego ini.
Left boot stretched out there of Modelo's got a big bruise on the side of his face. Did you see that, Massimo?
Tapi kok benjol itu pemainnya Venezia?
And that's his evidence to say that he was fouled by Dzeko in the lead up to the
Benjol kenapa dia?
That's what he said, but handball.
Big decision from Marchetti and those.
Emang kena tangan ya? Gue nggak ngelihat bro.
But we've seen it twice. It certainly seems
Itu benjol, enggak itu emang dari bawaan lahir kayak gitu, ngaku-ngakunya benjol anjir.
But I don't know, maybe
Gue nggak ngelihat kalau itu handsball.
they have.
Aduh, Lautaro nih yang bakal ngambil nih.
With some energy.
Deg-degan kalau Lautaro yang ngambil.
Certainly isn't a handball. Everybody keen to understand.
Gue nggak ngelihat loh kalau itu
The
handsball.
final decisions of this first half by Matteo Marchetti, the referee. I'm sure there's going to be some players going up to him when he blows that half-time whistle. Maybe Bertolini as well to understand why the.
Hah? Kena siapa sih? Kena tangan apa kena kaki?
But it does seem to be the left boot and not the left hand.
Maybe with a.
Oh, apakah kakinya terlalu tinggi apa enggak ya?
If they have to decide, means that it's not so clear for them.
Jarang-jarang nih Inter kayak gini nih. Dapat.
Alah,
Buang-buang waktu doang anjir. Ada aja. Giliran kayak gini pelan aja jadi kucrut.
Unexpected opportunity with Venezia nowhere getting the goal.
Waduh, kartu merah please.
Come out here and the temper has been lost by Venezia players. Dzeko staying down. They feel that the decisions are going against them.
Modular arriving late here, pushing.
Oh, pakai sikut itu.
Well, Modulo there trying to get some revenge perhaps. Just looking at those images, he clearly goes in with the back of his arm. Modulo, as a result, is yellow carded and could well see someone sent off. As I said, these sides last met here September 2001. It was a red card for each team before the half-time whistle. Well,
Ayo.
Massimo, I'm sure you can understand it from Modulo's perspective. Then as a former Inter player,
Anjir.
maybe you see it differently.
Ngapain pemain Inter pada diskusi
As
semua?
a defender, he arrived late. Dzeko didn't do help ball to him, you know, and now he just tried to.
Down, needs to just get it clear.
Aduh, ada dua VAR.
Certainly didn't follow the script of an easy first half for Inter at the break here.
Aduh. Oke, kita zoom lagi teman-teman ya. Gue buka dulu room zoomnya. Dadah aja. Yuk, yang mau zoom. Yang mau zoom teman-teman silahkan. Parkir bus, Bang Gol Barela, parkir bus RCTI Plus aja Bang, biar nggak delay. Dominan tai kata JP, udah emosi aja. Stream di RCTI Plus Bang, biar nggak delay. Kayaknya yang delay bukan bola gue deh bro, tapi ininya YouTube-nya. Pin link zoom-nya Om. Kalem-kalem tim sekelas Manchester City aja ketinggalan 1-0 sama Southampton. Kasih link Arab. Bro, ayo bro, kita ngobrol dulu. Wis. Halo Mas Rais, ketemu lagi Mas.
Halo Mas.
Oke, sebentar. Saya ubah dulu screen YouTube-nya. Oke. Ini
Mas,
kita
suara nggak kedengar.
suara nggak kedengeran. Oh, masih gua unmute ternyata. Masih gua mute, sorry. Halo Mas Rais, ketemu lagi Mas.
Yoi. Emosian banget ya matchnya.
Iya, padahal cuman lawan klub ecek-ecek.
Itu kayak pemain Venezia mau mukul semua tuh.
Yang bingung, tapi Venezia mainnya rapi banget tadi di awal-awal. Mereka bisa build up dari belakang, terus ya itu sekalinya peluang kita jadi sering banget kebobolan sundul-sundul gitu, bingung. Berarti kan terakhir McKennie, terus siapa? Cutrone juga gitu. Oh bahaya banget, padahal back kita jangkung-jangkung semua. Halo teman-teman semua, kalau bisa on cam teman-teman, gue masukin YouTube biar enak dilihatnya. Bingung. Tapi Venezia mainnya rapi banget tadi di awal-awal. Mereka bisa build up dari
Bukan rapi sih, main aman tuh.
iya betul, nggak mau cepat-cepat kehilangan bola. Tapi berani aja. Halo, udah juang. Lokasi mana bro?
Di Sumbar,
Sumbar, sesuai namanya udah juang.
namanya udah jual.
Gimana pertandingan tadi?
Kayaknya Darmian kalau main di babak pertama selalu kayak gitu deh, sejak di zaman Conte juga kayak gitu deh, gak cocok jadi
Starter?
harus jadi
Super sub ya? Oh iya. Tapi tadi juga gol kita juga awalnya dari crossing Darmian dulu.
Emang crossing Darmian sih, tapi secara keseluruhan sih
Nggak ikut andil
kurang
banyak.
deh kayaknya.
Nggak
Kanan kosong banget
berani
kayak
nus.
tadi.
Iya. Sementara kalau dari si Dumfriesnya dimasukin di babak kedua kayak malah nggak bagus. Dia malah bagus kalau main dari awal, si Dumfries malah kebalikan.
Bener. Cocok tuh di pair.
Satunya main dari awal, satunya ini ya. Tapi ya harus
Ganti
bagi-bagi waktu
dua.
sih. Karena Dumfries juga, Darmian kan baru sembuh dari cedera. Kemarin-kemarin Dumfries nggak ada istirahatnya kan. Ini
Cari yang kanan lagi ya kayaknya.
kebanyakan kanan, kirinya habis. Halo Mas Putra, apa kabar Mas? Mas
Baik,
Ahmad.
alhamdulillah. Baru join nih.
Mas Ahmad Ramli.
Aduh.
Nih kita Venezia aja kalau sampai kehilangan poin nih bisa Milan Spezia di kayak Milan Spezia kita habis dikata-katain. Kenapa Inter
Venezia
penyakit gitu?
Lawan Milan. Lawan Inter.
Kenapa?
Dikira Venezia, mereka lawan Milan. Lawan Inter. Senang jantung tuh mereka.
Tadi ya, kenapa sih tuh backnya Venezia bisa benjol gitu? Padahal kayaknya Zeko nggak nyentuh apa-apa ya, diliatin.
Kena tangan dikit lah itu kayaknya. Ya dasar gitu. Penting sih.
Itu kalau main di Liga Indonesia udah ditendang tuh wasit.
Gue bingung giliran Inter sekalinya dapat VAR cuma buat buang-buang waktu di menit-menit akhir, kirain jadi handsball. Taunya cuma buat buang-buang waktu, males banget. Jadi inget waktu lawan Juve menit 90, tangannya Bastoni kena mukanya siapa tuh McKennie, terus dicek VAR, aduh ada aja. Suka ngadi-ngadi emang wasit. Ini pemain babak kedua nih yang kayak tipikal back numpuk kayak gini, bagus Alexis nih ya. Bongkar pakai kreativitasnya dia nih.
Benar-benar sih. Alexis masuk sih harusnya. Zeko mati kutu tuh. Berapa kali nggak pernah apa ya, ngarah ke gawang.
Iya, si Zeko emang kayaknya cuman buat buka-buka ruang sama mantulin bola dia tuh. Udah lama nggak nyetak gol kan Zeko. Teman-teman lain yang mau langsung langsung ngobrol ya bro. Langsung potong pembicaraan aja nggak apa-apa.
Kalau menurut gua sih bang, kalau mainnya di delay kayak tadi,
Ya.
banyakan ditumpuk back pemain lawan jadinya gitu loh. Jadi kalau mau serang langsung serang sporadik aja gitu, jangan sampai back lawan ditumpuk jadinya.
Iya, tapi mereka menyerang juga paling cuma pakai berapa pemain, kita serangan balik udah numpuk semua di belakang tuh. Venezia tuh.
Terbukti di gol kita kan, gol Inter kan mereka keteteran juga kan kalau langsung digempur, jangan di delay gitu kan.
Langsung masukin bola ke kotak ya.
Iya, langsung aja bang.
Itu betul tuh Emres.
Itu mah kok Calhanoglu kok nge-shoot tuh dia.
Nah, setuju. Shoot dari luar.
Iya, tadi ada berapa peluang kita shoot dari luar jelek semua. Brozovic sama siapa tadi
Nggak
tuh?
bisa, udah ketutup bang kalau kayak gitu.
Kalau kata Coach Justin sih, end passingnya nih yang jelek nih.
Coach Justin kalau ngomongin tentang Inter kadang suka ngaco-ngaco.
Ya tapi
Nggak paham Liga
masih
Italia
sering
dia,
dipuji-puji
nggak
itu
paham
Inter tuh. Belakangan masih sering muji-muji Inter dia. Lah.
Tapi dia baik loh pas gua ajak Zoom itu.
Gara-gara lu collapse tuh bang.
Gua bingung deh sebetulnya sama pandit-pandit itu. Mereka tuh diajakin ngobrol gitu mau-mau aja. Gue juga gak ngerti. Kalau gua kan bayangannya kayak misalkan artis-artis tuh collab bayar apa segala macam. Kayaknya kalau bola enggak deh. Mereka juga karena ada mungkin juga nyenengin subscriber kecil kayak gue kali ya, kayak amal-amal juga. Mereka cari amal tapi kata oke gitu-gitu aja. Bung Binder.
Tapi
Mau cari penerus kali dia bang.
Terus Rayana Jaka Surya tuh juga mau baik banget, santai-santai banget. Malah kayak gue belum Olan Fatah tuh gue ajak malah belum jawab-jawab. Tapi
kok menurut gua sih bang, kok dari keseluruhan permainan Inter tuh kan, strikernya tuh udah ketebak semua pemainnya.
Gayanya ya.
Solo sama tim lain. Itu kayak eksplosifnya beda, kayak Zeko gitu-gitu aja gerakannya, Lautaro gitu-gitu aja.
Betul.
Yang beda cuma Sanchez.
Betul.
Karena tipikalnya striker kita tuh banyak kan target man.
Masalahnya si Lautaro ini second striker tapi kaku, target man tapi kecil. Gak jelas kan, dia kayak striker, nggak kayak striker Argentina pada umumnya kan, Aguero, Tevez yang posturnya nanggung-nanggung kayak dia tapi lincah. Lautaro kan enggak.
Nah lemahnya Lautaro itu bang, dia nggak bisa ngedelay sebentar gitu loh, gocek gitu nggak bisa dia.
Gitu kan.
Konsentrasinya tuh bang kurang.
Tapi kita kayaknya nggak mungkin beli striker sini. Korea, aduh gila nih si Korea nih. Dia
Caicedo gimana Caicedo?
Oh kayaknya sih.
Oga.
Di Lazio aja kayak begitu. Ya enggak, masalah kayak Caicedo sama Korea yang kita ambil dari Lazio aja begitu. Mau ngambil Caicedo lagi. Korea ini cedera pas lagi jatahnya rentetan big match masalahnya.
Kalau
Tuh
dulu
kalau
kan
jadi tuh ini Julian Alvarez tuh gila tuh, gacor tuh.
Ke City kan dia?
Sudut mana aja tuh bisa tuh.
City kayaknya udah mau deal sama City deh.
Iya, itu kita nggak relate lah
striker
duetnya.
yang kalau kayak Lukaku dulu kan bang, bisa ngedelay juga kan, bisa gocek dikit gitu. Ini nggak bisa Lautaro.
Tapi Lautaro kadang sentuhan-sentuhan balik badannya itu bagus sih dia. Dan kita butuh simbol yang kayak gitu, yang Argentina banget. Korea loh yang sayangnya.
Dybala gini deh.
Dybala pas lagi habis isu Dybala besoknya Bernadesi sama Cuadrado ya mau ke Inter.
Ambil deh itu aduh, ambil aja
32 ya usianya, 32 ya Cuadrado ya.
Iya, kedua.
Ya.
Si muka tikus ya bang, muka tikus
Iya,
Cuadrado.
nyebelin banget sih Cuadrado tuh.
Apa sih dia sayap kiri ya?
Dia wing back kanan, tapi kiri juga bisa. Sebenarnya dia bagus aja sih.
Iya tuh bang, Cuadrado bisa tuh bagus.
Iya, dia bagus walaupun nyebelin, tapi ya mau gimana lah, kita juga butuh pemain masalahnya.
Sayap crispy deh bang.
Bernadesi janganlah, kita kebanyakan Lord. Kita mau ngumpulin Lord dari berbagai klub apa gimana? Habis itu Romagnoli dipanggil semua Lord lagi. Kita beli. Lu bayangin Bernadesi, Gagliardini, Romagnoli main bareng. Bisa maki-maki kita nambah dosa subuh-subuh.
Kasih.
Tapi dulu kan Inter ngincer banget tuh Bernardeschi sebelum dia putus pindah ke Juve.
Gue nggak ngerti deh tuh Liga Italia tuh pemain-pemain pada punya PR yang bagus apa gimana tuh Bernardeschi sampai rebutan untuk ke Juve kan. Bernardeschi itu kan Chiesa itu satu-satu dari Fiorentina ganti-gantian. Tapi Fiorentina tuh kayaknya
Itu Inter ngebet banget loh.
ya Bernardeschi kan emang awal-awal
Vlahovic nggak mungkin ya. Vlahovic nggak mungkin ya bang.
nggak tahu deh duitnya nggak sanggup kita nggak.
Maka deh lebih pasti.
Iya.
Dia udah nawar 50 juta.
Bisa kalau Lautaro di
Jawaban.
Tapi kita percaya Marotta banget ya, gue jujur nih dalam sejarah nonton Inter percaya transfer Inter nih eranya Marotta, udah percaya aja deh dia beli siapa nih Siamaka Vlahovic kan kalau lihat dari jumlah golnya, cara ngegolinnya Vlahovic udah di atasnya siapa-siapa banget kan dia.
Kalau ngeliat Vlahovic, gue ingat Luka Toni bang.
Luka Toni masih kaku,
Kalau
Vlahovic.
lihat Skamaka gue ingatnya Icardi.
Siamaka gue ingetnya ini siapa Peter Crouch kurus-kurus tinggi-tinggi. Tapi si siapa?
Pemain luar negeri makan apa ya? Posisi gede-gede bagung ya umur segitu.
Fiorentina itu loh yang Vlahovic bisa di usia segitu badannya bisa tebel kan. Inter aja pemain kayak Ranocchia, Bastoni segitu-gitu aja. Brozovic gak ada nambah-nambah dagingnya.
Gorengan tuh bang.
Brozovic makan gorengan mulu.
Sama nasi kotak.
Fisiknya Bayern kali ya. Mungkin kan pemainnya pada gede-gede semua.
Atlanta juga kan. Jadi semua tuh pemain-pemainnya. Tapi yang paling hot sih Kostic sih. Kostic bagus gak sih? Gue ngeliat statistiknya Kostic gila sih.
Tuh aja kayaknya ya. Yang top lah.
Dia ya di Liga Jerman juga. Gimana Rais?
Gak kebayang kalau Kostic gabung Inter tuh top asisnya Barella, Calha, Kostic.
Iya, dia di Jerman aja dia top assist, tapi gua trauma Lazaro kalau dari Jerman.
Barusan
Lazaro
baca.
kan lari.
Panggil pulang aja Pak Lazaro.
Dia masih pinjaman Inter.
Kayaknya masih ya.
Gak jelas itu waktu pertama kali datang Conte butuh wingback kanan. Wah, kirain sejago apa aja. Gak jelas deh. Bahkan Dumfries aja masih dapat kesempatan loh.
Tapi yang baru katanya ada kabar dari Juve itu mau dibajak juga itu. Cuadrado itu.
Iya, Cuadrado sih bagus sih tapi Bernardeschi
Iya.
jangan lah. Itu kalau Cuadrado di kanan berarti Darmian apa Dumfries nih yang bakal kesingkir nih. Darmiannya ke kiri.
Barusan baca gini bang, katanya Kostic pengen didatangin Januari biar Perisic bisa jadi penyerang.
Iya, jadi second striker. Betul, gue juga ngeliat di situ. Tapi itu dengan asumsi Kolarov pensiun. Kita tetap butuh satu slot dulu kan, bukan satu slot cedera ya, satu slot pemain pergi.
Slot lagi nih.
Itu loh yang gua tonton dari Twitch-nya si Christian Vieri itu. Kolarov tuh emang dipuji-puji di luar tuh, memang dia dibilangnya di locker room dianya yang paling banyak ngobrol bantuin pelatih instruksi-instruksi. Berarti emang bagus sih Kolarov. Kostic satu negara kan sama Kolarov kan ya?
Iya dia.
Terus Anda ngapain ya di ruang ganti ya?
Iya ya.
Di lapangan juga gitu tuh doang.
Siapa?
Anda.
Anda Vario.
Siapa sih yang ngaku ditampol sama Handa dipukul sama Handa di ruang ganti tuh? Siapa ya? Satriano apa? Apa Pinamonti tuh?
Kan lama.
Kayak Handa mukanya kalem-kalem gitu, galak tuh dia. Nih,
Udah mulai lagi nih,
udah mulai ya, udah oke. Kebanyakan ngobrol. Oke teman-teman, lanjut nanti ya. Yo, thank you. Udah mulai kasihkan ngobrol anjir.
Another one, and it seems almost impossible for the local side to clinch the 3 points because Iago Aspas is on fire. Another goal.
Oke teman-teman, ternyata sudah mulai dan di layar gua masih malah nayangin Sevilla ternyata dari tadi. Kedudukan satu sama ya teman-teman. Kita butuh pemain kreatif nih. Udah menit 48, ini ngobrol dari tadi kelewatan 3 menit nggak ada yang ngasih tahu. Ya bener aja anjir. Loh, kok udah ada di Marco aja? Siapa yang diganti? Berarti Bastoni bener yang diganti. Oh iya benar, Bastoni diganti. Siapa? Si Inzaghi memang media udah menyoroti dia tipikal pelatih yang nggak suka ada pemain kartu kuning langsung tarik. Kita masih ada Barella nih. Yang kena kartu kuning berarti kemungkinan Barella nih, makanya Vidal bersiap tuh di pinggir lapangan.
Imagine that the Inter defense will be fully switched on, second best in the division. It's the 8th goal conceded at home, that of Henry in the first half of this campaign. It's in by Test. No problem for Andanovic. More clean sheets than anyone since November. So not again here tonight after.
Aduh Brozovic.
Given away by Brozovic.
Serangan balik malah Inter backnya cuman di belakang cuma ada 4.
Testman crosses in.
Wow, berbahaya.
Brozovic read the danger, changed his run and picked up the angle. 5 minutes gone in the second half.
Aduh.
Really awkwardly there, Skriniar. No, it's Dzeko correction.
It's a foul. It's a foul this one because Caldara do not watch a ball but just the man.
Brozovic to play. Bastoni main cuma 45 menit anjir.
In the midfield into assistant Çalhanoğlu.
Dzeko!
Doesn't make the touch. An exquisite pass by Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu umpannya.
Intelligence to make the run.
I think
ayo dong Dzeko golin dong.
Just give a look to the goalkeeper. He can't touch the ball. A good opportunity for Inter. Great pass by Çalhanoğlu inside the box.
Well, Dzeko has been finding it more difficult to convert chances. In his last
offside.
appearances, as the arm is up for the offside. Brozovic, but it's a fascinating period of the game. Feels like Inter are going to be able to create a clear opportunity, get the second goal and turn the match around, but there's always that threat of Venezia at the other end, and Di Marco on the ball. Great variety to Inter's attacking play, as well as the amount of goals that they've scored.
Brozovic, Skriniar, Barella.
Historic 100.
Oke, Darmian, ayo crossing. Alah, bukannya crossing anjir.
5 in the box waiting for the cross in.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Barella crossing, ayo bro, crossing bro.
It's deflected behind.
Yo, corner yo, bisa yo.
So it's the corner kick. Frustrated with himself there, Barella.
He's just a little bit disappointed because he wanted that ball to be just a little bit quicker than he received. So he didn't have the opportunity to
corner
on box because the opponent was there.
Çalhanoğlu crosses in away by Caldara.
Çalhanoğlu.
Again by Çalhanoğlu.
Cross.
Another good piece of defending, and Okoreke. And shows his pace here, the Nigerian, but just
untung aja Barella nggak kena kartu.
Good touch
Lautaro.
Martinez.
Corner lagi.
By Fiorentino. Remember the substitute who came in for the injured backer in the first half. Great technique here, Mas.
Oh, fantastic. just control the ball. And here we see Okereke maybe with a handball from the start, but anyway, he had the chance, the opportunity to run 1v1.
Hampir aja tadi kalau Barella pelanggaran bisa kartu merah tuh.
But the ball was just a little bit long.
Di Marco nih yang ngambilnya. Di Marco instead of Barella. Nice. Yalah, nggak ada siapa-siapa.
Cream of Venezia. And looking at that replay, Barella tried to grab the shirt of Okereke as he got away from him. Remember, Barella booked in the first half, so it's a little fortunate that didn't come to pass. Barella. Brozovic.
Aduh,
Another miscommunication. Good step over, Croissant, but also credit to Çalhanoğlu with the challenge.
Çalhanoğlu defense-nya jadi bagus gitu.
Flag gives it Venezia's way. Arriving on loan from Bayern Munich. Caldara. Adapted well to the
Venezia seperti babak pertama. Di awal-awal dia berani mainin bola di belakang. Kalau kata Mas Rais tadi, cari aman. Barella. Aduh.
Touch from him, neat and tidy. Now it comes over to Caldara. Croissant's off to Ampadu. Again, so they're able to play their
Awas, jangan ngadi-ngadi lagi.
I think we screen you on top of him, but another warning sign there. 10 minutes gone in the second half.
Gua rasa babak kedua Alexis, Vidal sama Dumfries yang akan masuk.
Alexis Sanchez and Arturo Vidal.
Vidal bakal ganti Barella sih yang kena kartu kuning.
Sanchez, the hero of the Super Copa.
Tapi Hakan yang bakal udah lelah banget deh.
Brings it forward, but this game still feels like it has a lot to run. Inter are going to have to play some of their better football to break down Venezia.
Di Marco.
Not been overawed in this second half.
Brozovic. Skriniar.
Barella short infield. Darmian. So one substitution used so far by Mr. Simone Inzaghi.
Çalhanoğlu.
Brozovic.
Dumfries. Di Marco.
Martinez. And then again it breaks down, just not quite the energy, the tempo to upset the Venezia positioning.
Yeah, but Fiordilino is doing well because he's playing just in front of the defense, but he comes out from the line and try to intercept that ball.
Aduh, ada aja.
On top of Terima, not happy with Brozovic.
Not happy to wasit, bukan. Zeko, Darmian.
Well positioned was Fiordilino. How well he slotted in after coming off the bench. Okereke. Challenged by Terima.
Nice.
To win the ball back.
Perisic, gila sampai tengah-tengah deh.
Last draw in this fixture was March 1962.
Ayo, Cala ambil.
0-0. Into winning every match since, which there have been 5. This is
umpan bagus banget. Aduh, tuh Zeko tipis banget.
As Massimo said, perhaps just a little wary that Cerewetin was going to come out and clatter him. They've got 8 goals for the season. Çalhanoğlu over the ball. 5 shirts to aim at Terima, ready to make the run. They need something here into the header. The keeper spilled it.
Lah, anjir, itu jarak 1 meter doang. Zeko gila kali Zeko ya. Astaga, bola kayak gitu Zeko.
Stretching his leg, Zeko could only send it over the bar. What a moment that was.
Apa-apaan Zeko? Aduh Zeko. Foul nggak sih tuh? Oh enggak lah.
Well, Inzaghi knows that was a glorious opportunity and not the most convincing.
Zeko lagi buang peluang banyak banget Zeko.
Second time by Cerewetin. He spilled one in the first half and there presented a wonderful opportunity.
Nani bersiap.
As we see Nani. Are we going to the opportunity? See him here on the pitch. 3 substitutions remaining for Mr. Bertolini. Brozovic.
Nice. Perisic. Aduh.
And blocked off by Caldara.
Di Marco. Calhanoglu.
Not a bad idea. Martinez got there but went down. Henry to Okoreke. Skriniar's got work to do. Barella.
Awas Barella, lo udah kena kartu.
Ullman. Tessman.
Nice.
Brozovic.
Serangan balik, ayo Brozovic.
Launch this counter attack.
Darmian. Barella. Brozovic.
The last 9 goals scored by Inter have been.
Darmian, ayo crossing.
Dumfries with 2 as Dzeko.
Oh, Dzeko.
Fiordilino. Brozovic crosses in.
Aduh.
Nothing from Lautaro Martinez apart from that overhead kick. It's the single instance. It's always
Brozovic. Di Marco.
Hasn't been clear.
Aduh.
Trying to change the angle. Intelligent pass by Dzeko.
Kita benar-benar ngepung. Darmian. Barella. Brozovic.
60 minutes gone. Inter continue to dominate the possession, but there have been a couple of counters and also some possession from Venezia that is worthy of note as Di
Marco. Di Mastoni lagi gua ngomong.
Only drop points here against Atalanta and Juventus. Certainly after an hour of play, this was not the expected scoreline as Di Marco looking for the run.
Hakan Calhanoglu.
Barella.
Di Marco. Barella. Aduh.
Very balanced there, Ampadu. And Henry wins the free kick again. Good defending by
malah foul De Vrij.
Yeah, they're defending the last 16 meters, so it's not easy for Inter.
Menit 60 nih, 30 menit lagi teman-teman.
It's not easy to pass the ball. Forward in the last meter, the last pass, they can't do it because there are too much players inside the box.
Caldara got it forward. So that is the equation that Simone Inzaghi has got to solve here, because stopping points, it's Venezia at home after a 0-0 draw with Atalanta was certainly not the way they were hoping to go towards the derby. Their direct rivals at the top of the table. Of course, things could go their way again. Milan playing second in the round, and also playing Juventus. How much, Massimo, do you think that the energy, even if most of the players feature against Empoli, but being involved in Coppa Italia,
Di Marco.
Maybe just
Lautaro, ayo Lautaro. Nice, Brozovic. Nice, Brozovic, nice. Brozovic. Aduh, nggak ada yang nyambut. Hakan, nice. Darmian.
But he didn't have to catch that one, and he made a good save.
Another perfect ball inside the box by Calhanoglu.
Calhanoglu emang, aduh, gue suka banget sama Hakan Calhanoglu nih.
He's ball inside the box, but nobody was there. That's why he tried to control with the chest. Then try to put the ball inside.
Suka banget, mantap
well.
Headed away.
Barella.
Well, the corners haven't managed to yield too much so far for Inter. Barella.
Venezia benar-benar nunggu bola, dia nggak high press sama sekali. Kayak kita lebih jago ngelawan musuh yang high press. Di Marco.
Well away by Ceccarone. Barella cut it out as far as Henry. Barella again tenacious. Henry once more. Just hoping more than anything there, the French striker, to have a...
Siapa yang bakal diganti ya? Zeko atau Lautaro ya? Zeko banyak buang peluang, tapi masih dapat peluang. Lautaro malah nggak jelas. Ayo, Barella.
Well, the fact that they've got the international break, Barella again, a very neat turn coming back in. Well, both teams have played one game less. Venezia didn't play against Salernitana, and Inter with Bologna. Both games are going to be played. Inter particularly happy that that has been the case. We saw Kiin getting ready to come on for Venezia, which is a great statement there by Bertolini. Kiin, an attacking player. Di Marco. Brozovic. Going to get away from Cuisance.
Perisic, Di Marco.
Then Di Marco.
Barella.
Perisic. The head. Make sure of that.
Di Marco, nice. Brozovic. Barella.
Di Marco.
Bare.
Caldara.
Alah.
Wonderful skill. And now
waduh, bola serangan balik lagi. Siapa nih, cepet banget nih.
Okoreke. We've seen one shot already. David Okoreke on the outside.
Bola.
Had to make the save.
Handanovic.
Foul.
Venezia is perfectly on the match. You know, they know that they can have just few balls, but they...
Gila ya, serangan baliknya Venezia.
Attack to create problems to Inter, and in this situation, well done by Tessman. He ran with the ball to the defense, and then he gave the ball to Okereke that shot well. Not with his best foot, with his wicked foot, the left one.
Well, disappointing there for Tessman after making that stoppable run through the centre. He's replaced by Kiin. And Peretz, the Israeli, comes in for Cuisance. Both players with excellent performances here today. Now, will that bring the results that Bertolini hopes for?
They changed the two midfield players because they run very much during the match, and it's very important that they have fresh energy to try to stop the players of Inter.
Well, wow, we've just seen they're not here just to settle for a draw. Going to give up the 1-1 because of fatigue in the players of their midfield. As Peretz making the head, arriving from his native Israel in the summer last year, as Çalhanoğlu is coming in field. Barella to his side, still there for Barella. Di Marco. It's moments like these, games like these, where Inter can prove themselves as champions once again, and likewise for Venezia. They have what it takes.
Serangan balik.
The belief, the mentality, and the heart to stay in Serie A.
Di Marco, jangan buang-buang waktu.
It's going to be a thrilling finale.
Lihat, pemain Venezia udah ada di bagian pertahanan mereka semua, anjir.
Skriniar took a little touch on the way through, and that's why Damian let it run, throw into the home side. Damian looking for his option. Lautaro Martinez trying to make some space away from Caldara, comes short. Dutch international De Vrij over to Di Marco.
Barella lebih banyak di kiri ini babak kedua.
Çalhanoğlu turns,
Barella. Oh, foul. Di Marco. Sudutnya Di Marco. Pemain yang baru masuk kartu kuning.
Now we see if it was a foul or not. Yes.
Oh yes, foul.
By Kiin. That touch. Barella. And now it's a very dangerous free kick, this one from outside, because we know.
Ayo, Di Marco atau atau Çalhanoğlu.
And also Di Marco with the left.
Virgil Di Marco scored that incredible.
Ayo dong Di Marco, please.
Çalhanoğlu has been dangerous as well from the dead ball. So they've got that left foot, right foot option, as Massimo says, which is going to make Lezzerini's life a little more difficult in terms of trying to anticipate this. Marco, 15th-minute strike against Sampdoria in round 3, and again they finished 2-2.
Di Marco.
Çalhanoğlu scored in the reverse fixture. Over the ball.
Di Marco!
Lezzerini was waiting. And Venezia.
Dia lebih milih bola gleser Di Marco.
Perisic long.
Dzeko. Aduh. Ngarahnya ke gawang si anjir. Giliran bola susah ngarahinnya ke gawang.
Just try with the power, Di Marco, but well read by Lezzerini that he remained on the far post. He didn't move. That's why he saved his ball.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic shoot the ball side where the keeper was. Still.
Udah menit 69 bro, 20 menit lagi nih. Gimana nih? Belum ada gol kita.
Well positioned. Still 20 minutes remaining. Di Marco. Fascinating to watch how Inter are trying to work out the opposition.
Barella.
Their way through the defensive shirts. Lautaro
Martinez. Dzeko.
Was offside. The assist from Martinez was sublime.
Yeah, this one was perfect by Lautaro Martinez, but Edin Dzeko, he moved just a little bit earlier than he have, because if not, he can shoot on goal with the right foot, but he was there just a little bit earlier than necessary.
We saw in the first half.
Dumfries dan Vidal bersiap. Siapa nih yang diganti Vidal nih, penasaran gua. Barella lagi bagus tapi ngantongin kartu kuning. Çalhanoğlu juga bagus, pala Brozovic mungkin yang diganti nih. Karena faktor kelelahan.
For the break, we just saw Arturo Vidal who's getting ready to come on over to Di Marco. Plenty of time still, so substitutions can make an impact coming on.
I think that Barella could be changed because
feeling gue sih. Oh iya Barella kayaknya.
To change the players that have yellow card.
Dumfries, Alexis Sanchez and Vidal are there, but meanwhile we have Brozovic on the ball coming back inside Perez. His option is Barella, Çalhanoğlu, Di Marco.
Di Marco, awas Di Marco. Nice. Perisic cross. Lautaro gagal.
By Lautaro Martinez, but this is now Darmian.
Aduh.
And then he's strong enough in the challenge. Credit to the Moroccan.
Gila Çalhanoğlu.
Sliding challenge by Fiordilino, and eventually it's put out, and looks as if Ullman has gone down. There's Zanetti watching on.
Ayo masuk 3 pemain langsung ya.
So the substitutions being made.
Barella
got his side back into the match with his second goal of the season, and he's off for Arturo Vidal.
Ayo Arturo Vidal, yuk Vidal.
And Lautaro Martinez, who didn't quite get the opportunities tonight, that one acrobatic effort, he's replaced by
Perisic yang diganti.
Certainly has been showing himself in some of his.
Darmian ke kiri.
Himself a caged lion.
Udah, lo tadi Perisic ganti siapa?
Injury, extra time winner in the Coppa, Super Coppa. Dumfries comes in for Darmian, so fresh legs on the flank as well. So one change in 3 departments.
Yo 15 menit yuk.
Wait for the whistle. Enzo Dumfries.
Ngelempar out aja, harus nunggu Cerewetan aja.
The Chinese lettering.
Dumfries mukanya mirip kayak yang partnernya Jackie Chan itu ya di Rush Hour ya.
Just a glancing blow and
Çalhanoğlu.
his effort is deflected. Get on his weaker foot there, Çalhanoğlu. Much better contact than that in the first half.
They tried. Dzeko gave to him a good ball, and Çalhanoğlu just tried with his wicked foot to shot on goal, and the ball was deflected too.
Berarti udah masukin Di Marco, Dumfries, Alexis, Vidal. Kita punya satu lagi nih. Sensi doang yang paling layak masuk. Kecuali Lord, kalau udah unggul masukin Lord. Vidal ngapain lu?
Rebecca left the pitch. It looked as if Venezia were going to be destabilized, but it's not been the case at all. If anything, they've looked more concrete in the middle with Fiordolino on the ball. Does exactly the right thing there.
Fiordolino is doing well. He's doing well when he have the ball, and also when he has.
Udah menit 74 nih.
So he's reading well the match, the play of Inter.
Alexis sepatunya baru nih, biru muda.
With the opportunity, easily work your way into a more regular starting position. Bakker is the number one in the middle, but who knows how long that problem that took him off will persist for. This is a strong run by Perez, and again this is sign. Alarm bells are ringing for the Inter back.
Waduh, gawat. Duh, Frey.
Couldn't bring it under control. That was a hard
Kasih Di Marco. Nice.
Venezia, Di Marco puts his foot to the pedal.
Gile, nggak bisa serangan balik. Pemain Venezia udah numpuk. Vidal. Nice, Vidal. Perisic.
Dummy, and again Perisic got it in, but Perez had dropped back into the defensive line. I mean, that sort of position there, the cross is going to have to be perfect because all the
Ayo Brozo
are waiting for it.
Alexis
Sanchez,
Brozovic,
minutes to go.
Di Marco.
Cross, another dangerous ball in.
Di Marco.
Dzeko was inside the box, so if they want to be dangerous, they need to have more players inside the box that to receive that cross.
Well, we scored that wonderful diving header, the goal by Dumfries against Roma when he arrived late and headed into the far corner, and that's the sort of movement I think Massimo's talking about there. As checker on it. That was easily
nice.
Ayo,
Brozovic. Calha, awas Calha. Balikin lagi tuh ke Vidal.
Down into Brozovic.
Brozovic. Alexis Sanchez. Maksudnya ke Vidal. Itu kelebihannya Sanchez.
Henry backing into Di Marco. Okoreke.
Waduh.
Smart football there by Venezia. Kien.
Nice, Perisic. Kasih Hakan. Ayo serangan. Akan Çalhanoğlu, Sanchez.
White shirts back.
Vidal, Brozovic.
Challenged by Perez. He's fouled by Brozovic.
Kok foul Brozovic sih? Vidal juga ngumpannya ngaco aja.
Isman watching on. Impressive how quickly up to speed the entrants have been. Kien giving away that free kick. It's not been Inter's night so far. We've seen them score plenty of late goals this season as well. Recently Gagliardini in the 5-0 against Salernitana. Martinez in the 96th in the reverse fixture played at the Penso.
Alexis Sanchez.
4 goals in his last 7 appearances. Perisic, Brozovic.
Alexis Sanchez kalau ngumpan suka bola-bola nggak jelas gitu ya.
Now De Vrij. Vidal who started the Coppa Italia against Empoli.
Alexis Sanchez.
Sanchez came on as a substitute for the injured Correa after just 5 minutes. Essentially played the whole match. Tried to save him here tonight as Omri went down.
Oh, gawat.
Isolated and alone as he trots into the box.
Aduh, Di Marco.
He's still there. Perez.
Di Marco lemah banget tadi back anjir. Wah, jelas. Udah menit 78 nih. Ada 6. Hakan Calhanoglu. Nice, Brozovic. Perez 6. Aduh.
Caldara stops what was turning to be a great chance for Inter.
But again, right from Perisic that had the ball and then had the energy to attack the space. Now here there is the foul by Caldara from behind. Yeah, that will say.
Well, you can understand why Caldara had to make that, because the pass to Sanchez was wide open, and the form that he's been in at the moment, it would have been
Siapa nih akan ngambil ya? Dima akan selalu. Udah 10 menit lagi, bro.
Shooting range, this free kick. I don't know what's going to go from here. It will be the free kick of the season. Should it go in?
Ayo Hakan jalan dahulu.
Ahead of rivals Milan, but this is a game in hand. Di Marco crosses.
Vidal
heads, and then De Vrij unwittingly catches Omri, gets a yellow card as well there.
Kok kayak gitu kartu kuning sih, nggak jelas aja.
Didn't realise the Frenchman was there as he tried to pull off the spectacular goal. We can see it again. Down, and then maybe a bit harsh, the yellow card there.
Gara-gara Nokia nih semua jadi terobsesi salto aja.
Can't see Henry coming, so that's why he just shot and he fouled him.
Ngantuk gue jadinya.
None of the players booked are one away from suspension, so
Christian Vieri.
Bobo Vieri there, who actually scored in this fixture February 2000 when it was a far more comfortable occasion for Inter under Marcello Lippi, Zamorano and Recoba. Both sides, legendary Alvaro Recoba. We wait for these substitutions to come in.
Vecino masuk. Buat sundul-sundul berarti deh.
So, a lengthy pause here, one of the longest.
Gantiin Brozovic kayaknya ya.
Okoreke is going to come out. Perez to leave the field. He's just come on, and Nani, his last appearance in Serie A was against Inter in May 2018, makes his debut for Venezia. So Okoreke and Henry have both come out. So double change in attack. No Johnson.
Vecino soalnya kemarin di lawan Empoli dia ngisi posisinya Brozovic kan. Oh ya betul, Brozovic. Buat sundul-sundul Vecino.
So two forward, Okereke and Henry, they did very well this match, and then inside Nani.
Tapi mungkin yang ngisi posisinya Brozo si Hakan. Oh iya betul, Hakan tuh.
Never see a team like Kievo or the like bring on forwards in attack in this
Vecino lebih untuk sundul-sundul.
For the point, taking strikers off and putting defenders on. The ambition of Venezia.
Zeko. Dumfries.
As well, remember.
Umpan ke siapa Dumfries? Aduh, handsball.
The run of the ball with Venezia.
Aduh.
5 draws this season. Sampdoria, Atalanta, Juventus, Milan, and Atalanta once again in the reverse. So the odd one out certainly would be Venezia.
8 menit lagi nih.
It would be testament to the effort that they have done. They haven't been passive in the match like we saw in the first.
Kita nggak masukin sensi soalnya nggak butuh kreativitas untuk ngalirin bola. Kita udah punya banyak pemain dari tadi buat ngalirin bola. Kita butuh penyelesai umpan di kotak penalti. Vecino lebih bagus buat sundul-sundul.
facing a number of their starters. Inter put out their best team, bar Correa, who's been a substitute for the majority of the campaign. Looking for the run of Sigurdsson.
Aduh.
Di Marco's there.
Mantap.
Aiming for Perez.
Dufran.
Fresh legs. Was punishing.
Akan.
There was a signal for an offside.
Yo.
Leon said the referee.
Zeko yo, Zeko yo. Aduh, bingung deh si Zeko.
Now the few thousand
Vidal.
supporters here in this great stadium starting to groan and make their nerves be heard.
Alexis Sanchez.
Vidal to Di Marco.
Di Marco.
How many times have we seen this position in the game? Çalhanoğlu.
Sanchez.
Not a bad idea. Dzeko's after this, headed back.
Anjir.
Quality from the debutant Ullman.
He did well. He read perfectly the situation and he gave his ball back to the goalkeeper. Vecino is inside just because Inter have to try to use him inside the box, just to put the ball inside and try to use him because he's a great header.
Vecino making his 100th appearance in Serie A for Inter here this evening now, since coming on to replace Brozovic.
Hebat tuh Hakan Çalhanoğlu pressing nih.
Himself in a muddle. Caldara with Vidal in front of him. Still going to be Venezia's ball.
Udah menit 85 nih, teman-teman.
Thinner and against Inter. Somebody doesn't understand. We're not sure who that was. Di Marco into the face of Sigurdsson, who managed to turn.
Vidal, nice.
Knee of Dzeko. Vecino.
Vecino. Alexis Sanchez.
South American attack here, but Vidal, maybe in his younger years, could have got there. Not on this occasion.
Wow, kok Vidal nggak ngejar bola sih? Vidal bola gitu nggak dikejar lagi, aneh banget anjir.
Still wearing that bruise on his face. Modelo. Vecino to Sanchez. Got it away in time, but
For me, it was a foul that one because he can't give a right pass to his mate.
Akan.
Dzeko.
Alexis
By
Sanchez.
Caldara, it's gone flat across.
Ayo, masih ada 5 menit teman-teman.
Dumfries. As things stand, should they remain the same, Milan beat Juve tomorrow, they'd be level. Header there by Modelo. So much by
Aduh, ayo. Gila, kita jadi hobi golin detik terakhir gini.
very much at the twilight of his career. He had more of an impact than the likes of Franck Ribéry. Rather sad sunset to his career, certainly here in Italy at least, as the pass over to Di Marco.
Di Marco.
Perisic. Down. And now Venezia more focused on the draw than anything else, but they'll look for that counter attack with Nani and Sigurdsson should
Ayo, Dumfries.
present itself. The pass
Mantap, Vecino.
played from memory, aiming for Sanchez, but it was out by Perez.
Kemajuan Vecino bagus juga nusuk-nusuknya.
A good movement by Vecino inside the box just to receive the ball. He ran well and give the ball just a little bit back to behind for Sanchez.
Marco, Çalhanoğlu. His gloves off as the game's gone on. The temperature is dropping.
Dumfries.
Headed from Dumfries.
Zeko.
Dzeko is put behind.
Corner.
To 88 minutes.
Again, a great ball by Çalhanoğlu inside the box. Here, perfect ahead by Dumfries.
Ayo teman-teman.
Just two players inside there for Inter.
Siapa yang ngambil? Di Marco yang ngambil?
Di Marco. Swung in.
Aduh.
When they really needed him to be safe with his hands,
Bisa pas gawang gitu.
Chance that was presented to Dzeko, remember, went over the bar.
Tangan Venezia loh.
Bertolini will probably be joking with Zanetti that he should stay on the bench if they're going to play like this.
Kesempatan kita memperlebar jarak.
Caldara sends it up.
Nice, Ivan.
Couldn't keep it in. And unlike the game between Milan and Spezia here at the beginning of the week, where Milan had masses of chances and it should have been 4-0 at half-time and probably 7 at
Akan Calhanoglu.
Inter haven't created that many opportunities.
Vecino, jangan shoot, please, jangan shoot. Mendingan bisa, ayo dong crossing, Dumfries, crossing.
Still Dumfries crossing in.
Good, Dzeko, akhirnya umpan dari Dumfries, bro. Dua pemain yang paling diragukan crossing dan penyelesaian peluangnya. Gila, kita makin hebat aja untuk segi mentalitas. Dzeko.
Venezia won. It was a valiant effort from the visitors until this point. But finally,
gila, berawal dari Vecino, bro. Dumfries bagus, kepercayaan dirinya udah meningkat. Hampir. Bersih.
That scored the goal, and Inter did it. They are the teams that score more goals from by heads in our league and maybe in Europe. So this is perfect.
Mantap, Dzeko.
Scored this goal at the 90s.
And the reaction, we're getting used to seeing that from Simone Inzaghi.
Pada senang banget Barella.
Celebration and the appreciation of all the nerazzurri here. To see after what has been such a difficult evening.
Bangke nih Inzaghi nih. Senangnya bikin senam jantung, masih muda kita. Ayo teman-teman, Mas. Waduh, anjir 4 menit. Yo, ayo Vecino. Vidal, Sanchez. Calhanoglu. Aduh, Calhanoglu. Ayo please jangan sampai kayak
never surrender, and Inter finally producing a pass.
Ayo jangan blunder.
But they've been waiting for and trying to put so much of this game, but they have turned it around again.
Vecino nih. Sekarang Vecino yang bagus.
Why they are the favorites to claim their 20th Scudetto as Di Marco.
Aduh, jangan Di Marco. Aduh, serangan lagi. Venezia, please, jangan. Please jangan nyerang. Aduh, Vecino bagus, Vecino.
But what a match until now, because Inter tried to win until the end. They arrived just at the 90th minute.
Dzeko hadn't scored since the 4th of
Di Marco, jangan blunder lu.
Roma. 7 appearances before that.
Mantap. Itu Vidal kosong.
Sanchez is supporting field. Vidal back inside. And the save.
Aduh, Vidal.
Venezia for how they played, defended as a team up to this point. Vidal furious, he couldn't have done justice to Sanchez's assist.
But what a pass from Sanchez, because it was perfect. He come inside with the right foot, he passed the last ball, and then perfect control by Vidal, and then
Vidal, kesempatan emas.
And the late corner kick.
Dumfries keren banget umpannya. Udah mulai bisa crossing deh. Gila, kita nggak mau buang peluang, kita tetap ngincar 1 gol, bro. Ayo jangan sampai serangan balik. Calhanoglu. Dumfries.
hit with power. Straight
Awas,
ahead.
awas, jangan sampai serangan balik, jangan sampai serangan balik.
4 minutes ago.
1 menit lagi, 1 menit lagi.
Have shown they can
Waduh,
play
waduh, waduh.
very last second. Sigurdsson doesn't
Buang
sign
Perisic,
the
nice.
league standings with this result would see Inter open up a 5-point gap over Milan. They level on
Masih ada
games.
masih ada 40 detik.
Match in hand against Bologna.
Mundur, 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 teman-teman, mundur, mundur.
Juventus tomorrow evening. Chance of Venezia, the last chance to get players forward.
30 detik lagi, 30 detik lagi. Skriniar Dzeko, anjir. Ayo serangan balik. Vidal, nice. Hakan Calhanoglu. Ayo, kasih Sanchez, kasih Sanchez. Aduh.
Cordilino, very good technical skill late on there.
Gila Calhanoglu
Possessed ultimately.
jadi jago bertahan ya, ngerebut bola. Udah habis 2 detik, 2 detik. Yes.
Never give up.
Never give up, never surrender, kata komentatornya.
For the Nerazzurri in the last minute of the game. Final score at San Siro. Inter 2.
Bang, Inzaghi jadi seneng ngegolin menit-menit akhir gini.
Massimo Paganini. Some final thoughts on what proved to be a fascinating, beautiful match.
Dumfries sempat sekali pura-pura mau nembak, mau umpan. Waduh, cakep banget.
But this match, you know, it was absolutely fantastic for me because Inter deserved to win for the starts, but football said that it's not so important. You know, Venezia stayed inside the match until the end, and Inter, of course, deserved to win, but not so.
Aduh, teman-teman, Ultraman hampir bikin 3-1. Septen Yuda. Inter Milan menang bang, nyaris dum-dum. Perisic crossingnya kerendahan mulu. Kalau nggak dikata-katain nggak ngegolin. Dumfries mantap deh bang nih. Akhirnya menit-menit. Iya bro, untung aja nggak pakai untung ini liga ya. Kalau nggak si Inzaghi sengaja nih perpanjangan waktu biar kita bangunnya makin siang lagi. Jadwal padat bang, pemain kelelahan. Janco duo Chili hampir aja. Aduh, menang 2-1, yang menang Forza Inter. Alhamdulillah, kata Mas Ahmad Ramli. Senam lagi, parah, senam jantung mulu, tarik nafas dulu, ngarep boyong gol malah dramatis lagi. Aduh. Bener-bener kita kira bakal ngebantai. Untung nggak kayak Milan Spezia juga sih pala kalah. Kanan jadi mati kalau Darmian di kanan. Belum balik ke kondisi semula kali ya. Bener bang, nafas dulu nih. Gila. Aduh, Lord Dzeko 4 pertandingan underperform terus, starting terus bodoh kali Inzaghi, tapi akhirnya dia nyetak gol. Aduh, terima kasih banyak teman-teman atas kebersamaannya. Kita ketemu lagi berarti. Aduh, kita jeda internasional. Kita berdoa aja semoga Chili nggak bikin si Alexis Sanchez cedera. Dumfries keren deh. Ya, Dumfries sudah mulai bisa crossing nih. Syukurnya di situ nggak cuma nusuk-nusuk doang. Tim juara mesti menang. Kita paling nggak ada mental juaranya udah mulai tumbuh nih. Kita detik-detik terakhir senam jantung mulu. Aduh, masih muda padahal kita kayak begini mulu ya teman-teman. Bang, masih optimiskah kita sama Liverpool? Kita semoga Kostic ada deh nih. Kita butuh sisi kiri buat ganti-gantian sama Perisic kayak Darmian sama Dumfries ya. Darmian walaupun jelek hari ini pre-assist kan. Dia umpan dari umpan tarik di shoot sama Perisic, terus akhirnya Barella tadi bola muntah, dibikin sakit jantung. Gue lama-lama iya anjir, kita sakit lama-lama nggak jelas, ini masih muda kayak begini mulu. Iya tadi komentator says betul spirit of champions, dia bilang no give up no surrender tadi ngomong gitu. Aduh, ngos-ngosan mulu kita. Lihat Vidal teriak kesel gitu, kelihatan iya Vidal kesel, kita lebih kesel lagi. Anjir nih anak suka nggak jelas juga. Tapi yang hebat kita harus apresiasi ke Vecino sih. Kemarin lawan Empoli dia dicoba ngisi role-nya Brozovic. Hari ini dia dipasang gunanya buat nyundul-nyundul. 2-1 Kang parkir pesawat. Aduh. Kampret lihat Inter main kayak gini terus ngos-ngosan dada. Biasa om, lagi off day aja. Setiap pemain kan ada harinya. Betul, setuju. Untung jantung gue buatan, bukan buatan Cina nih. Kayaknya justru Mereka sengaja biar kita beli jantung buatan Cina buat tambahan, bro. Gelo kalau main kayak gini bisa dipermak Liverpool nih, tengahnya nggak kreatif. Kita kayaknya butuh, ya itu setelah Alexis Sanchez main baru lebih ini ya, lebih hidup ya. Yuk semangat yuk, gape 2 bintang. Oke teman-teman, sampai ketemu ya teman di cerewetan berikutnya. Terima kasih banyak untuk yang udah cerewetin live hari ini, luar biasa. Di Marco tadi sempat hampir blunder juga, gue bingung di Marco tuh di center back kependekan, di left wing back nggak tahu kenapa dia kok nggak begitu dipercaya. Kalau mau belajar bertahan dari Mourinho, betul. Kalau lawan tim Scudetto pasti pada double mau kalahin. Kita butuh Dybala nih, betul. Cuma Dybala, ingat teman-teman, selama 6 bulan kemarin mereka cederanya 40 hari sih Dybala nih, gila. Selamat tidur, betul. Kata Mas Amin Dasar, Kostik perlu pelapis, betul. Nanti gue bakal bahas deh untuk Kostik. Baik deh teman-teman, kita tidur besok hari Minggu biar nggak ngabisin waktu buat tidur, masih bisa beraktivitas yang lain. Sampai ketemu di cerewetan berikutnya. Salut untuk teman-teman semua. Bye-bye, thank you.